Happy Friday. Hope you all have had a good week. Wanted to go live today with my 5 on Friday, and hopefully something I say will be an encouragement to you. So anyways, it is a cold and blustery day here. It is only in like the 30s. It's been like this since yesterday, but no snow, still super dry. But my tulips are coming up, if you can believe it, because it has been so warm here before yesterday, for the last 2 days. And we are getting signs of spring everywhere. The trees are budding, and being out on my walks, we're seeing crocuses. So it's just crazy. So let me know how the weather is where you guys are. I hope if you're in the east that it has warmed up some and you guys aren't still in the deep freeze. And let me know if you guys are seeing signs of spring, because we are definitely seeing signs of spring here. And it's pretty crazy. I'm just worried about my flowers, that I'm going to actually see them come springtime. So anyways, number 2 is I want to talk about the Olympics, which are almost over. But last night was the women's skating, and that was great. Alyssa Liu won, so that was good. And then I just love her story, how she came back on her own terms. And she quit, come back on her own terms, and then she went on to win. And she didn't even really care about the medal. She did it for herself. So that's a great lesson for people, for sure. And that was wonderful. And then also Amber, I think it was Amber, oh gosh, I can't remember, Amber Glenn. She had a horrible short skate, and she was basically in 12th place. I felt so bad for her. And then after 12th place, she ended up bringing herself back up into 5th place after the long skate. She had a really good program. So I'm really hoping she'll come back in 4 years, because I think she's really good. She has so much potential. And also Isabeau, I can't remember her last name. She's another beautiful skater who I hope will come back in 4 years as well. So when the Olympics will be over on Sunday, I don't know if you guys are watching anything else. If you are, let me know. Let me know your thoughts on the ice skating if you watched it. And then we got to wait 2 more years till we get to summer, and then of course 4 more till we get back to winter. But anyways, it's been good. And then unfortunately, Nancy Guthery is still missing. I cannot believe she's still missing. It's just crazy to me that they cannot find this woman. It's just nuts. I don't know if, it'll be a miracle if she's alive. I just hope to God they can find her one way or another, and we can have some sort of closure on this. I can't even imagine how awful this has to be for the family. It's got to be horrible, the not knowing. And then, of course, keep Iran in your prayers for those poor people there to be free. We can avoid another war. And then number 3 is my mom. We went to see her on Monday, and Manny G came back. He was the band guy I posted about on Mondays with Mom. And he's really good. Like 6 months ago, he really liked him. I was looking forward to it. But this time he kind of went off a little in a different direction. He didn't stick with the oldies. He moved all the way up into the 80s and 90s and dance stuff. I think he was losing them. And he had this lady who was a resident there, I think, play her violin. And she really only knew one note. So it didn't really go with the songs very well. But appreciate the effort. But anyways, my mom, she really wasn't connecting that much. She did a little bit with some of the oldies, but yeah, it wasn't another good visit. And I thought she was getting sick. She had this horrible cough. And now we have this weird thing going on with this wheelchair situation. I guess she was supposedly sliding out of the other one, and somebody had got her a different one, which I saw on Monday, which was much better fit. But now the hospice nurse didn't know anything about it, and now we don't know where the old one is or if it's the new one. It's just the craziest thing. So trying to figure that out. And then got some bad news from the social worker that she can only go once a month now, that they're cutting her down to that, which kind of sucks. I really like the hospice social worker, but I guess it's okay. I guess she's doing good with the bed bath. She's letting him do that. And she did get her hair cut, so that's great. And I saw, I've got a picture of her, so she looks way better. So that's good. But the wound on her leg is not looking great. Thankfully, she's still on the antibiotic. So anyways, it's just, like I said, it's just not good. It's just like a shell of a person that I knew, and it's very difficult, but we're still trying to find joy where we can, which is not much. But moving on from that, for Etsy, things are still very dead. Sales have dried up again. I've got maybe 2 orders this weekend, dog hats. Did sell a tutu yesterday, so that was good. But I'm going to try to work on redoing the listings using the help of AI, which I've heard can be helpful. So maybe that'll work. I did post a digital peony I did on Sunday from Julia Dreams Co. The tutorial was from her. And then I'm going to 80s night tonight with a ukulele open mic group that I love. Lisa, the Ukulele Fool on YouTube. She's also on Patreon. And also, let's see, I've been doing some coloring again, which is good. And yeah. And I learned another Shabbat song from Bacha Levine's class this week, so that was good. Hopefully I can share that next week when we do my Hadar group. And then I just want to end with prayer for people I know in need. Of course, Josh, and unfortunately I heard that he lost his nephew this week, which is very sad. He's lost so many people in his life, and my heart goes out to him. And then my friends Julie, Bobby, Rivka, Rada, Rabbi Katie had her second surgery this week, and my friend Tom Schwartz from the church is going to have another surgery for bladder surgery. He had a bladder transplant, which is not doing good. I think it's failing. It's got an infection in it somehow. I don't know. It's horrible. I think he's been septic more times than my mother. But anyways, that's not good. So anyways, let's just end with another prayer from Maria Shriver, Sunday Paper. Dear God, steady our hearts in this restless age and guide us to live lives of purpose, compassion, and faithful agency in the time we've been given. Amen. So I hope something I said was an encouragement to you. If you're in need of prayer, please let me know. Hope you all have a good weekend and stay safe out there, and Shabbat Shalom.